Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Get the DreamWorks jet.
Hello, hello.
That's the camera
Too
there.
close?
What are you wearing?
What are you drinking?
This is wheatgrass kombucha with extra moss and 2 shots of cold-pressed dandelion.
I don't think you're supposed to eat those things.
Right! You've got to savor them.
The Moon X rocket seems to have taken off 3 days. I moved again. There's no rocket here.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Did I sell it or did I sell it?
It's like a freaking fairy tale.
It was pleasure of a lifetime to kick the butts of my heroes. Such heroic butts.
Tunas are confident. That's the most confident fish.
Tunas are confident.
Right.
Let's take a five. You guys take a five?
Oh, there goes all the momentum.
With a specific set of professional hand skills. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? A lot of variety there, huh?
Sorry. It feels a little like I'm getting kissed by a butterfly.
Catch you later, tough guy.
I was holding back.
I'm a legend. No question or doubt. Well, maybe one doubt.
I'm in position. Snake, I don't mean it that way.
Needed control of my hands, the lollipop.
Cutting to the chase. I like it.
Wait, sorry, what are we doing?
Do the line again and just try to give
I
us.
thought we were done with that. I'm just kidding.
That was good, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oops.
How goody. All right, bing bong.
Juilliard paid off.
Bingo.
It's showtime.
The Bad Guys 2.
The Bad Guys 2.
The Bad Guys 2 is
It's difficult to just name one thing.
Bigger.
Fatter.
Exhilarating. 2 more words. Action-packed.
Hilarious.
Cool.
Exciting.
Oh, it's a doozy.
epic. It's truly epic.
Sophisticated, stupid. I like that.
That's awfully specific.
You're not limited by anything with this franchise, which is why it's so fun to play with.
We didn't know the phenomenon we were creating until the movie came out, and oh boy.
When we were previewing Bad Guys 1, the moderator asked anyone who would be interested in seeing a sequel. All the hands went up, except this one guy. And he said, well, I don't know how they're going to possibly top this one.
Wow. That's a good question.
We all looked at each other in that moment and we said, challenge accepted.
I got you.
We wanted to use that as a launching point. We kind of took things even further.
This is a big movie. We have a wedding, we have a funeral, we're in Cairo.
Of course, ending up in space.
Now that is a view.
Where we left the bad guys on the first film, well,
Our guys went good.
Yeah, we had a pretty good run as bad guys.
and realized that that's where they belong.
But sometimes you got to give up the thing you know in order to find something better.
How do we stay true to what we established in Bad Guys 1?
We really wanted to challenge them. We wanted to challenge their decision of going good.
How do we grow and evolve our characters?
How many things can we throw at them to tease them to go back to that life of crime?
Shady.
And get to know them on a deeper level.
We're classy like that.
We knew we wanted to start
With a bang.
in their heyday, when they felt like they were on top of the world.
It's the bad guys!
The baddest of the bad, before they went good.
So we start the movie in Cairo.
It's the story of the bad guys actually stealing their iconic muscle car.
Okay, I see you.
Car stealing is great. You know, we love Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, it's good.
Go bad or
In a lot of ways, that's what we want to see as an audience. We want to see them reveling in this.
You always drive like this?
We're driving on rooftops.
Coming off of a building.
Weaving through traffic,
People in the marketplace.
We're driving through crowded
neighborhood to neighborhood, and each has its own feel, its own color palette.
Dodging this person. Cars, and there was traffic, and there was bridges and buildings.
Relentless in a good way. It never stops moving.
What's one way to make it more complicated? Cops on some scooters.
Which ultimately meant we're animating 50 to 80 characters by hand.
Falling off their scooters, jumping onto other scooters.
So they keep piling onto this really silly moped.
And why not make a whole cop blob that we've never seen before chase the bad guys throughout town?
Their confidence is way up there.
Wolf is proclaiming that
I am never driving another car ever again.
It's not going great. Wolf has a really bad car.
Now they're good, right? They're out of jail.
Their life is rough.
Horrific. Fantastic.
And they're trying to turn their lives around.
So here we are, law-abiding citizens.
We have our bad guys interview for jobs.
They're going through interviews. No one's giving them a chance. Nobody trusts them.
Aren't you a notorious criminal?
Yes. No. Maybe.
You know, he's an ex-con. It's hard to get work, and he feels like he's rehabilitated.
And now you want to work at a bank.
The reality is, trust takes time to earn.
Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
It's not happening.
Craig, you know...
For me, the North Star of how can we really put the pressure on these guys.
I think they're genuinely trying.
It's just gonna take a little time, but I promise you, people will come around.
Until they run into some new adversaries that want to drag them back into the heist life.
I think it's time we introduced ourselves.
The bad girls.
Nice ring to it, I guess.
Very good at robbing, stealing, just the same as the bad guys.
And I feel like the bad girls are more intense. They're like stealing rocket ships and stuff. Like we just steal cars.
Whatever, man. What's the difference?
This is the epitome of did they make the right choice? And they represent their old life. They represent
what the bad guys were trying to be before they had this life change. And now they're confronted with
Kitty's brilliant idea to lure the bad guys out of retirement.
They're going to use us to pull off this heist.
And it's a big one.
All right, now, come on. We got work to do.
Five,
4,
3, 2, 1.
This truly is an ensemble cast.
It's the best group. I mean, it's such a fun group of people.
I mean, it's been great reuniting with the main cast.
Sam and Marc Maron.
And Anthony and Craig and
Awkwafina. I mean, these guys are legends.
It's fun to do another movie, and you know, you get health insurance.
Very funny.
Pierre loves improv and stuff. You got an angle.
When you give them the freedom to play and have fun and try stuff.
We all make choices, buddy.
I mean, we were laughing for hours in those recordings. I mean, those guys were a ball.
Need a hand? Well, you never minded before. We finished with the banter. Let's do this. Come on.
My name's Sam. Play Wolf.
Hello.
He's a little bit of a conscience, debonair, clever.
I've always got an angle.
he makes mistakes, but he's always able, to come back on top.
I love her cheekiness. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Yeah, things are progressing a little bit.
I, in my head, always felt like they should be together as a couple. Wink, wink.
We work out at the same gym.
I mean, who can blame him? Diana's so cute.
You know, we spar. She takes it easy on me.
Okay, you asked for it.
A lot of it hinges on Sam Rockwell. He's the actor's actor.
Guess I'll just have one of those faces.
It's really great to do it with the other actor because it just helps with spontaneity.
You hit my nose with the lollipop?
Yeah.
That's great. Ow!
He's so lovely to work with, generous.
Thank you kindly.
Yes, please. Sam Rockwell killed it, right?
You mind telling us what we're doing here?
Cutting to the chase. I like it.
These bad girls are about to take those bad guys for a ride.
I think you met my girls.
We have Kitty Cat, who's the main leader of the group.
Here's how it's gonna go.
In Kitty's crew, we have Susan, aka Doom. Sorry, doll. Look, it's nothing personal.
And we've got
Pigtail. It was great honor to kick the butts of my heroes.
The new energy from the bad girls, they bring something awesome to this movie.
Exactly. You get it. He gets it.
Definitely those three ladies, some of the greatest actresses that we have.
But you can call me Kitty.
She's a snow leopard.
And she is fierce.
Whew. Feisty.
Sneaky.
Yes, can I borrow him for just a moment?
Fun and playful, but we know she could probably rip your head off.
You see, Kitty's really the mastermind of the operation. That's Danielle.
I mean, Kitty is totally giving Mr. Wolf 2.0. A heist is never just about the loot. Isn't that right, Wolf?
She's gonna go toe-to-toe with Wolf in a big way, really challenge him as an adversary and as an equal.
At least when you were the big bad wolf, they respected you. It's magic. Just some things in life are just written for you.
Danielle brought so much to this character.
I've been waiting to bite this thing the whole time.
She's really amazing.
Danielle has a lot of natural swagger and intensity.
What a character! I haven't really been in an animated film of this size yet, so this was really exciting.
Holy potatoes.
She's flanked by the femme fatale of the movie, Susan, aka Doom.
If I knew you were expecting friends, I would have gotten more nachos.
A character that could easily play many different roles or play many different characters depending upon who her mark was and who she was going after.
That is her skill set, finding the weakness of each character and attacking it.
Hey, listen, it's just business. It's revealed that she's kind of a troublemaker. She's able to sort of bring the bad guys in.
Where'd you learn to drive like that?
I used to deliver pizzas. Got canned for being too fast. Well, having Snake fall in love with her, madly.
Why is she in his mouth?
I think at the beginning of the film, you know, he was already on a spiritual path of some sort.
Hey, guys.
You know, anybody who is trying to better themselves, you never really get rid of the other party.
She's my girlfriend.
Snake is taken with Doom.
Kind of a love story for the ages.
He doesn't exactly know why, but it turns out that
the more he was betrayed by her,
the more into her he becomes.
You lied to me. You're the perfect woman.
We knew we wanted to work with Natasha from day one.
Natasha Lyonne, who has an incredible voice, very distinct.
Cuts through, so different than anyone else on the cast.
You asked for it.
I've known her for years.
I love Marc Maron.
Them two paired together in the booth was comedy heaven.
He likes to share, don't you, Snakey Wakey?
Uh-oh. Well, you know, Natasha's a very charismatic, you know, flirty person by nature.
My little Snaky Cakes and I got to do a lot of improvising. Unless it's kisses.
You're great and all, but it's not the same when you aren't, you know, secretly betraying me.
All kinds of funny sounds. Ah!
Oh, no.
We were able to develop a real chemistry, and you can definitely hear that.
Oops.
And the third character is Pigtail.
Hello? Holy shrimp. I'm Pigtail.
Pigtail was such a fun character to create.
The crime nerd.
She's kind of the analog tech of the bad girls to Tarantula's digital, much more higher tech.
Kind of the group's technology genius.
She's really good engineer. She knows how to work with the computer.
Hello. Extremely quick electrician.
And she's a crazy bad guy fan.
Pigtail's definitely a fangirl.
She's dreaming of meeting Miss Tarantula.
She's a huge fan.
Big crime nerd.
So that's why when we see them at the wedding, finally partners in this crime.
You still got it.
We love the casting choice of Maria because she's
such a joy to be around. As soon as we met Maria, we just fell in love with her right away.
She's the sweetest, the sweetest.
Why must you leave forever?
Because of her performance and her voice, you could feel the heart behind it.
Hello? Need a hand?
If you are ever having a bad day, just hang out with Maria for 5 minutes and your day is cured.
Enjoy it.
And some of the funniest moments in the movie were off the cuff, totally unexpected, non-scripted.
We're gonna be heroes. Piranha Street. Piranha Street.
They gave the Piranha Street, they gave him Piranha Street?
Yes!
100%.
That became a runner, and it was great because it became a representation of what the good life and the acceptance of the world would be.
I just remember some of these ad-libs.
Did it! The lies worked!
Some of these moments where we just cracking up.
Ooh, my bad.
One standout from one of our recordings that we did was with Craig Robinson, who plays Shark.
I'm a panicker. This is all too much.
What if you riff on a piano as you're giving these lines, and we want this bigger-than-life personality?
Wow!
And his response was, okay.
Welcome to this most beautifious, majestacular, incredimonious occasion.
I think we ruined a couple takes because Pierre and I were laughing so hard.
It's a fun experience just to bring that all together and just really build a new adventure with them.
Today, we have the cast of The Bad Guys 2 here, and they are going to meet the real-life versions of their characters, or as close as we can get. To start things out, we have Danielle Brooks, Natasha Lyonne, and Maria Bakalova here. Are you all ready to meet your animal friends?
Yeah. Cutting to the chase. I like it.
So this is our first friend. We don't have a raven. This is a pied crow. Very, very similar species.
Yes, what's her name?
This is MJ.
MJ.
If you want, you can give a little, just a little on the back like that.
You can do it for us, Natasha.
Birds, obviously, you're okay to just, normal. There you go. Yeah, you got this.
Wow.
Excellent.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Hi.
They're agile birds who are highly communicative.
Too fast.
They can mimic human voices with varying dialects, depending on where they're located.
They do New York. Hey, you talking to me?
Do it again.
You talking to me?
I mean, that was pretty good.
I mean, she's considering.
She said you might need to give me a cracker or something.
MJ. I'm walking here.
That was a little attitude.
Okay.
These birds, they also remember faces. So if they meet you, they'll remember you. It also means that they can totally hold grudges too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So they can just hang out by your house all the time.
Yeah, so you gotta be nice to these birds.
I told my husband.
Talk about a scandal.
Better be nice to them birds. I did it.
It's so sweet.
I think our real life Doom likes you.
I think both of them do.
Well,
It's
yeah.
Doom and that Doom
Doom
likes me.
and MJ, we both love you.
They communicate too, so they can talk to each other and have a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, it sounds like Doom. Professionals, you know, with a specific set of skills.
One last job.
The snow leopard is a super interesting and unique character. They thrive in extremely cold and high altitude environments, which is something that's super difficult to get in Southern California. So we had to get the closest we could get to our snow leopard.
And I play a snow leopard. All right, I see you.
As adults, we know snow leopards are solitary animals. They travel far distances, they're nimble, they do amazing hunts, they're apex predators, and they will eat almost anything. I mean, probably not lollipops in me, but that's okay. It's also illegal and really dangerous to keep one as a pet. So we have brought this amazing Egyptian Mao cat. Very similar in how they look. We have the green eyes here,
nice.
as Giza has. You can give Giza a pet if you want
I do have
to.
green eyes on it.
And these cats really like a long pet down the back.
There
you go. So the Egyptian Maos are a really fast cat. They have an amazing lineage. They've even actually had pharaohs buried with these cats.
I'm sorry, I want to do this.
He's that good. They're very curious, can be really sweet in a home, but just know that you do have to give them a lot of mental stimulation and make sure that you have them entertained. Otherwise, they might break into your cabinet, scratch up your couch. So you just want to play with them a lot and make sure they get a lot of exercise.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, well, we'll take her.
Oh, perfect.
I think you met my girls.
Oh, holy shrimp. I'm pigtail.
You might hear a little bit of squealing coming out.
Uh-oh.
This is all you.
Okay.
Get in there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, while the pigtail is a wild boar, today we have a piglet that is very eager to meet Maria. Now, this is a baby piglet, so you're gonna hear a lot of little cute noises. Newborn piglets are arguably the most adorable animals in the world. They quickly learn to run towards their mother's voices, and their mother communicates with them through little grunts.
Oh, baby.
But she's missing her mom.
Yeah.
I think she's missing her mommy.
Oh.
What is your name?
This is Ramble.
Oh, look.
He likes you.
Got her quiet. Him quiet.
Yeah, Maria has a way with piglets, I think.
I know.
So while these guys are omnivores, they eat meat and plants. They have an incredible sense of smell. So the boar actually is special for its great strength, its speed, and ferocity.
Step aside before anger becomes punch.
These swift animals are not typically aggressive, but due to their size and speed, they can be quite dangerous. And wild boars do actually have tusks, so you should be careful around them.
Oops. Don't worry.
People do think pigs can be dirty, but actually they're quite the opposite. Pigs are super clean. They actually do not even sweat. So like pigs do not sweat.
Hey, baby.
Wants to say hi, you guys. Do you want to feed him a little cracker?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Oh,
He says thank you so much.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, he's 11 weeks old. And once they're grown, they have the intelligence of like a 3-year-old child.
Yes.
They're really smart.
Right, my maturity level. I almost make pee-pee accident.
We are here with our next group, Awkwafina and Sussy Beats.
Hang tight, Wolfie. Just a couple more firewalls.
Great.
Yeah, I'm qualified.
This is our friend Tarantula. Tarantulas are actually one of the most misunderstood creatures in our ecosystem and considered terrifying household pests, but actually they're not pests at all. Not only do they eat up other insects, but they can also help enrich the soil with nutrients. They're key food sources for birds, lizards, and other animals. So basically if these spiders go, then all the other animals go too because that's their food source.
He's a computer wizard too?
Yeah, oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
What's on top?
So they actually have an exoskeleton, which is why I'm being really careful about where he goes on this table. You know, they're very delicate creatures, which is also why if you see them in the wild, you don't want to just like grab and pick them up because that can hurt them pretty badly.
Wouldn't an exoskeleton be more protective though?
You know, shockingly, it's like having your skeleton on the outside. So like, imagine if you had no muscles, no skin protecting.
I went to high school with a guy like that. What's his name?
His name is Arizona.
Oh, wow.
They're deaf, actually, so we don't always give them a name because they can't hear you if you call it.
Because they don't have ears?
They don't have ears, but he can feel our presence and he knows we're there.
It's weird that my character then wears headphones.
Little artistic liberties,
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Like, you know, if we could make...
Oh, he's itchy. He's smart.
Yes,
so cute.
spiders do get itchy. He felt a little tickle, and here we are.
Have you ever permed him?
Haven't tried that yet.
Name's Webbs. I'll be your hacker today.
I've got to catch up with an old friend.
You're good, girl. Yes.
Can we pet her?
You can actually pet her. Yeah,
Okay.
she likes on the side of her, like right on her neck. She also likes right here. And she actually really likes you to get in there and scratch. They have really thick hair, so they really like it when you get in there and give her a good scratch. So this is a red fox. Foxes are considered an indicator species, and observing them can be a way to monitor restoration efforts or even pollution levels in certain habitats. So in addition to keeping other species and the populations in balance, as omnivores, they can actually clean up the landscape and even spread seeds by eating fruit, which is really cool.
Wow.
They're like little farmers, which is great. So they really help the ecosystem, and they're fast, they're agile animals who are great climbers, and they can actually run up to like 30 miles per hour, which is pretty
Wow,
fast.
that's pretty fast. Faster than me.
That's a lot.
Yeah, faster than me for sure too. They live underground in fox dens, and they are typically active at night, which does make them nocturnal creatures.
And as a governor.
Thank you. Yeah, and as a governor, and as a bad girl.
Yeah.
And is a ninja.
And very cunning, and
very
as we know,
cunning, yes.
foxes are very cunning. They have that reputation. So if you've heard that phrase, cunning like a fox, that's because they are. They're really smart. So for them to survive in different environments, they've had to learn to be smart and avoid danger, find new places to eat food, make their home in a world where natural habitat is constantly disappearing and always in danger, unfortunately sometimes from humans too.
She's very relaxed.
She looks like she's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, she's a wonderful animal
What's her
ambassador.
name?
Her name is Lena.
Lena.
Yeah, and she is a Russian domesticated fox.
Yeah,
So she's a rescue?
Yeah, she's a rescue and she's an ambassador. So she goes around teaching people about foxes, helping protect them.
She is in politics.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Please, let's not jump to conclusions.
That about wraps it up. I hope you guys had a great time and learned a little something. The world is filled with so many amazing and interesting creatures that are often misunderstood. So it was a treat to meet a few of them and hopefully break some stereotypes surrounding them.
Tell MJ, don't hold a grudge, okay? But I will see him soon.
Okay, I'll let him know.
He knows what happened.
Why must you leave forever?
So we know when and we know how.
The real question is why.
It's just visually so cool.
Let's go, 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 go!
What's also incredible with this franchise is the fact that we have kind of an open sandbox.
That was always our goal from the very outset of starting the Bad Guys franchise.
So you really can play with kind of any genre.
We're all over the place.
We're gonna start with the heist movie.
Are you serious? We're gonna crash the wedding?
Oh, I love weddings.
Let's expand it. Let's start to explore and have fun with other genres.
They thought of almost everything.
The big action set piece genre.
The idea of combining some very silly character designs, characters, character animation, physical gags, with somewhat sophisticated plot twists. And it really is like a trademark of Bad Guys.
Ooh, punchy. Okay, okay.
Pierre and JP are amazing.
Incredibly confident.
Really collaborative directors, and that's something I love about working on The Bad Guys 2 with them.
Hi, everybody. I am JP Sands, and I was brought on to take the blame if anything went wrong.
What were you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, JP and I have been knowing each other for so long at this point.
He is my work wife.
Let's just say I spend more time with JP and Pierre than my own family.
I mean, it's not 100%, but
All three of us are so passionate, and we come from different angles on making a movie.
Pierre generally leans a little more sophisticated. I lean a little more stupid. It's that delicious balance of, smart, clever storytelling, dialogue.
MacGuffinite? Really?
Up against just absurd antics.
Why is there pickles in this? Because that's my lunch.
My team takes the script from text to visuals for the very first time in the form of rough sketches called storyboards.
Professionals, you know?
We feel it out, see if the pacing is right, figuring out if jokes are working, if lines are working.
Buck Walford doesn't do lines.
So we do thousands and thousands of drawings.
Look at this. Whoever did this.
Wow, the editor...
Everything is put together and everything is fine-tuned.
That's the job.
We're setting the blueprint for what will then be animated, will be filmed. So every reel that we had a major set piece with its own challenges, either comedically or action.
Come on, come on.
The film changes 100% start to finish. It keeps just getting better and better.
It's an environment in the edit room where we get to, on the fly, say, what if we tried this? What if we do that?
Very hands-on. For Bad Guys 2, what they wanted to do was take the look that was already established for the first Bad Guys and push it bigger, have the stylization be stronger.
Somewhere between 2D animation and 3D animation, so the audience is kind of sensing both at any given time.
So more line work, but more painterly feeling.
You know, it's established in the first one, so now they just have a bigger palette.
You know, I don't want to spoil anything, but we end up on a spaceship.
Could he be a little more subtle?
So they went to space. That's what you do. How much? Don't it cost like $250,000 to go to space right now?
Yeah, we knew we wanted to go to space from the beginning.
So with any good sequel, you have to step it up, right? You have to do something bigger.
Catch this rocket before it leaves the atmosphere.
First time for everything, right?
They're jumping on the rocket and they can die.
It's very action-packed.
The bad guys running up the side of a rocket and then going into space.
But at the same time, you're laughing through it because of all the things that they're doing as they're getting to their destination.
You have to figure out how are you going to animate this.
How do you make it feel believable, really feel like a rocket that's going up there? And
we looked at a lot of references from
space shuttle launches.
How fast do rockets go? What is their trajectory?
Super helpful.
The booster effect, the smoke effect, you have the dry ice effect, you have the wind effect, you have the icicle and the ice effect.
We get a ton of lens flares, halation, chromatic aberration, lens grime. So as the rocket launches, there's dirt and fuel and debris that actually lands on the camera.
Now that is a view.
It's funny, Pierre and I were looking at some of the books.
We really wanted is a gag that was in the books.
There was one scene that we had to get to.
Wolf and Piranha trapped in a spacesuit in space.
Oh, Snake, buddy, I'm sorry. What?
And Piranha having eaten too many burritos.
No.
This is the one reason, by the way, we're going to space in this movie.
Help me.
Sure, this is important, but we need to get to space fart.
Yeah.
A lot of fans love that moment in the books.
People of all ages enjoy farts.
Stop farting. I don't want to die like this.
Ingeniously, he turns it into a solution by puncturing the spacesuit.
You could blow up a balloon and you could release it and then see the trajectory that it would kind of go. We'll have to try it someday and see how it actually looks.
When we talk about sophisticated and stupid, there you go, that's Bad Guys.
This is the playground we want to play in.
Like, it's so fun creating this thing. Okay, so we need a big climactic moment.
We have Cairo, they're in their heyday.
Yeah.
And then we go to LA, present time.
It's horrible.
Their life is crap.
Yes.
Nothing's working out.
No.
And Wolf has the idea of going to the chief
And
because
helping.
there has been this bandit.
Yep.
We don't know who it is.
Are the bad guys back to a life of crime?
How are we supposed to get a fresh start when we get blamed for every bad thing that happens?
But if he helps the chief,
right,
he's gonna be a hero.
Next thing you know, we're on TV getting medals.
It all leads to Snake
being the bandit.
And only they discover that.
Exactly. The chief doesn't know.
Okay. One thing we should do, though, is a big shift in environments. LA is boring, flat, mundane.
Should be big.
Let's flip it on its head, man.
Colors everywhere.
Yeah.
Lights, music. We just have Snake say earlier in the sequence that he was gonna go to a Lucha Libre festival.
It's Lucha Night.
Maybe that's where they think he's gonna steal the next MacGuffinite.
MacGuffin what now?
Sounds kind of made up.
Yeah. The belt.
We make the belt, the MacGuffinite.
Yes.
And that's what Snake is after.
The most famous MacGuffinite object is the Belt of Guadalamango.
We make it as far as we can from the city, so when they arrive, the car is like
dead. What would the stadium look like? It's lucha, vendors, food.
There's people selling merch, and families tailgating on the parking lot.
One thing we know about our guys, at least for Shark and Piranha, they're gonna love it.
This is a road right here, right? And then we have like an entrance here. That would be the parking lot. A big billboard.
Okay.
Right here, maybe like lucha.
There could be like little vendors with shops.
Exactly. And then here, I'm thinking like a
big entrance.
Big arch for the entrance.
Lights.
And the belt
could be hanging from
right
the
there.
ceiling.
Totally.
Okay, so belt is here.
Terrible drawing this.
Yes, terrible drawing. It's great. Both Shark and Piranha should be like, dude, there's costumes. We can wear this.
Yeah, we should find the dumbest costume like this. Oh, chicken.
A chicken costume?
Chicken costume.
Little feathers on the arms. Tiny little toes.
Oh, yeah. Like chicken toes.
And the one that would be really upset is Wolf. They almost forgot what their goal is,
Oh, yeah,
which is
yeah,
stopping
exactly.
Snake.
We can shop later. Right now, we need to find Snake. Let's go. Come on.
I think it'd be fun if the chief shows up.
Before they find Snake.
Before they find Snake.
Perfect.
Guys!
Chief arrives. Shark, he panics.
Knocks her out. They need to hide
Where
the
would they
body.
hide her? On a tent?
In a porta potty. Wolf freaks out. He's not supposed to be like doing these bad things.
Yeah.
I think he leaves a note.
He's writing like, I'm sorry.
And then
that's all you see.
Yeah, that's all we see.
And
then he
maybe-
puts it like somewhere, and then she finds it later.
It would be really nice to show like how much they care for her. If they're like gracefully
super
putting
gentle.
her, putting like a little
She's just
pillow,
out.
snoring.
Okay, no more panicking.
Back on the mission because
By the
we're
way,
kind
we
of, like,
still
doing it.
haven't even looked for Snake.
Imagine you have the entrance, the big arch I was talking about.
Yeah.
And then you see Snake over here.
What do you mean, like at the entrance already?
Yeah, he's going there, looking super suspicious.
You set it up like it's gonna be this huge mission to find him.
Exactly.
And then one of them is like, he's right there.
He's right.
There he is.
While the guys have been trying to get a fresh start, he's been MIA. They think he's the Phantom Bandit,
no,
screwing everything
this
up. They should just tackle him, start beating him up. No questions asked. Snake can't even get a word out.
What's wrong with you?
It's such an emotional moment. It goes from like looking for Snake to wanting to kill Snake. We should push the color, the lighting. We should put action lines. Just go nuts. Well, I love the idea that they're choking him.
Yeah.
He can't
and
even
he
speak.
can't explain himself.
But then Susan
and then
shows up.
Snaky cakes?
He thinks he's a Phantom Bandit.
Yeah.
He thinks they're there because they didn't tell him about the girlfriend. It's a whole misunderstanding.
If I knew you were expecting friends, I would have gotten more nachos.
Her and Snake, like,
Cuddling
being
and very
being
physically
yeah, it's like so embarrassing.
super uncomfortable for the guys. We've never seen Snake like that, so let him have the moment.
And I explain why he's been so happy.
Yeah.
They know the Phantom Bandit is gonna steal that thing.
What if the bandit is in the ring?
Dude.
Phantom Bandit is
Yeah.
after the belt. It's up high. Have the whole match end.
Right. The belt comes down.
All the fans are super excited.
Yeah.
Maybe that's when like a mysterious luchador.
Oh yeah, unexpected.
But then what do the guys do?
They have to win it back. They jump in the ring to try and stop him.
Okay.
What better way to steal the belt than to win it?
The Phantom Bandits hit 3 locations yesterday.
In The Bad Guys 2, a crime spree has rocked the community, and the bad guys are taking the heat. But I happen to know that these acts were committed by a ragtag group of outlaws that I refer to as the Bad Girls. How do I know this? Because I was a witness to the crime. So, I'm here to provide character descriptions to help nab the real culprits and clear the bad guys' names once and for all.
I know this has all the hallmarks of the bad guys.
It wasn't them.
Well, prove it. What did you see?
They call me the Phantom Bandit, but you can call me Kitty Cat.
Go on, go on.
She was a snow leopard. She had like an oval head of a shape, very flat and oval. She had big eyes, big kind of almondy shape eyes, really big.
All right, everyone, I got eyes.
Like they were looking through my soul.
She's scary.
Yes. No. Maybe. Sorry, nerves.
Small snout, kind of like a circle shape. She had a little triangular nose, I think like an upside down triangle. She was smiling. She was friendly.
I don't care if she was friendly. What did she look like?
Well,
More
but
details.
it helps with
More
her personality.
detail.
She had like really strong cheekbones
How
and
do
a
you draw
jaw.
strong cheekbones?
I don't know. He's the artist.
Oh, he's very good. He's very good.
She had kind of ears on the top that were kind of coming out to the sides, kind of like little rounded triangles. Super cute.
Okay, not super helpful, but what else you got?
She had a hat, kind of like military hat, but you can barely see her eyes, kind of like square, kind of flat. And then the front was pretty triangular. And what was interesting is like the hat was very low to the top of the eye, so you didn't really see the forehead. So the hat kind of covered everything. Very mysterious. She looked like she was gonna snap me in half like a twig.
That's why I'm not a cat person.
Her neck was really thick and big. Like, started from the bottom of the jaw.
What was she wearing?
Like a black jacket, kind of like a bomber jacket. Very cool, actually. Orange hoodie. I was conflicted between like running and just hanging out with her. You know what I mean? Like she was kind of cool, and I don't hang out with cool people often. She was wearing all black clothes. She was very muscular. I remember that. She hit the gym like every day. She looked pretty good, and she had her hands in her pocket.
Always?
But yeah, but she was like, again, she was pretty friendly.
Again, I don't care about whether she was friendly, not friendly. We need a clear picture of what she looked like.
Like, how are the pupils?
Pupils were long, kind of very long, elongated. They weren't circles. They were kind of oval shape. She had a tail. She had a tail.
Hang on.
Really long.
Okay.
Really long, thick tail. Very intimidating.
How do you draw intimidating?
Oh, it just made me scary eyes, you know? Yeah.
Should give this guy more credit.
Very funny. What do you think of this? Does that look like her?
Oh, that's perfect.
That's the Phantom Bandit.
And she had green eyes. Yeah. Oh, that's her. Yeah.
You get it. He gets it.
All right, we're gonna put an APB out on this right now.
What does APB stand for?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're planning something big.
We need extra hands. Professionals, you know, with a specific set of skills.
Thanks. I think.
There was a bird. She was like a crow or raven. I think she was a raven.
You sure she wasn't a piranha?
I think my eyes can tell between a fish and a bird. Her face was very long, like a long rectangle, where like the head just blended in with the neck. And the eyes were pretty high up. Her eyelids were very flat, but the bottom was really round. Kind of like a half moon. You know that unimpressed look?
Nonplussed.
Nonplussed.
Doesn't that word sound kind of made up?
Her brows were really high up, really thin too, kind of very triangular. And she had a big beak. Her beak was really close to her eyes, kind of like an upside down triangle, slightly rounded. She was also smiling. They're all smiling. They're really friendly.
Oh, hey, Susan!
Actually, it's Doom. Susan is an alias.
The trickster.
The top of the head was slightly triangular. Her feathers kind of went out to the side a little bit, kind of like if the wind was blowing. And her pupils were a little bit bigger than Kitty's, actually. They were a little bit thicker. And she had this look on her like she was studying every single move I was making. Kind of like a chess player. Can you draw that?
I'm trying to do that.
Okay. Yeah. She had like a few eyelashes coming out of her bottom eye. Made it look very feminine. And she had kind of really thick eyelashes on the top, sticking out to the sides.
It was a snake in disguise.
No. She might have been talking to a snake on the phone, though.
Oh, sounds kind of fun.
She didn't speak much. She was very quiet, but very confident. But she was really smart, you could tell. I felt like she was 10 steps ahead of me. She was kind of cool.
What was she wearing?
She had this weird, but really cool bodysuit that was like really short sleeves. And then her body was kind of the same height as her head, maybe slightly shorter, pretty rectangular as well. And her hands and arms were always behind her back, almost like she was hiding something.
Like a weapon?
She darted me, so I'm gonna say she had a weapon.
Oh, no, not me.
She was very observant.
Very cocky.
Very cocky, staring at you, smiling. Yeah, like her arms came down behind her back. They were pretty thick wings. The silhouettes were really big feathers, you know, really rounded feathers. You can almost count them, how big they were.
She seems pretty ferocious.
No, but she was cool.
Yeah, but she darted you.
Yeah, but it was a good shot.
Yeah.
It was like right
in the nose.
Yeah, you can see it's still swollen a little bit.
Oh, it is a little swollen.
Yeah. Narrow waist. So her chest, where the arms were thicker than her waist. And then her legs were really skinny and short, like cylinders. And she had like cargo pants. She walked very quietly too.
She almost looked like a bird.
Because she is a bird. And she had a really long tail, and it came out to the side. Oh, her eyes were blue, but not like a bright baby blue, or they were like a pastel blue, like eyes that want to study you.
What do you think of this?
What about this?
Oh, yeah, that's her.
This is what we're talking about?
Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect description for you. You're welcome.
Isn't she great?
There was something about her I just couldn't trust. You know what I mean? Out of all the girls there, she's the one that I trusted the least.
You lied to me, played me, betrayed me.
Hey, it's just business.
You're shady. You're shady. You're the perfect woman. Why is she in his mouth?
I think you met my girls.
Hello?
Holy shrimp.
I'm Pigtail. It was great honor to keep the butts of my heroes. The butts were even greater than my dreams.
She's a huge fan.
Big crime nerd.
Thanks. I think.
Third one was a wild boar. She was awesome. I could hang out with her all day.
This is gonna be gnarly.
Her head was like a little circle, and her eyes were kind of at the bottom of that circle. They were big, round eyes. And she had these like long eyelashes coming out on top. She had really big cheeks that kind of stuck out and then came down kind of like a square shape. She had an accent.
Can't draw accents.
Okay. So he's not that good.
I'm working on the accent.
Her nose was like a big triangular snout right below her eyes with big nostrils on each side. She had a big nose ring right in the middle. She had these tusks. They were short, kind of like triangular round shape on each side. She had a big smile, big smile.
You'll be fooled by the smile.
I don't know, she was pretty genuine, man. And her brows were way up, like an arch. Happy brows, I call them. And her pupils were very close to each other. It was really cute. She had a mohawk.
Mohawk?
Really cool mohawk.
She listens to punk music?
I don't know, I didn't sit and ask.
He was tied up in a chair.
Yeah, fair.
She had these ears that were kind of floppy. They were bent forward. They were kind of rounded, upside-down triangles, if I remember. Kind of like a puppy. You know how puppies have those, like, folded ears? It was really cute. She was one I would want to hang out with.
I don't care about personality.
Right.
We need to catch these criminals.
But maybe that helps, you know, the drawing.
She's the nicest one of the three, right?
She was very nice.
You can tell.
Yeah. She had like a little chin, you know, like a little half smile. She might have been the engineer of the group. She seemed very hardware savvy.
I almost make pee-pee accident.
Right, almost. She was also very clumsy. She would bump into things.
Oops. Don't worry. I fix and be out of your lip hair in no time.
And then she was wearing overalls, very square overalls. So they kind of came down and then across. And she had a big pocket in the front, very rectangular pocket. She was wearing a big belt, but she didn't have anything on it. Her arms were really big. She had her sleeves rolled up. But she looked like a mechanic almost. Huh?
Hello. Extremely quick electrician.
Did I mention she was a wild boar? I remember it vividly.
Hope so. He was late in the description.
Trying to make you smile, bud. She was super bubbly, bigger than life personality. Doom was a little creepy. Kitty, I feared for my life. But Pigtail, I could hang out with her every day. I would have exchanged numbers. I mean, I had to run out of there, but we could have been best friends.
You best day of my life.
That's her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
See, bigger than life personality. You can draw that.
She's very bubbly.
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of do want to hang out with her.
Yeah, right?
Right?
See?
So what do we call this gang?
They were pretty bad girls.
The bad girls.
Oh, bad girl. There you go. We got a name. You did it.
You did it.
I always wanted a nickname.
As you know, when we make animated films, we search a lot for the story in various forms, whether it's storyboards, animation, writing. So we do a lot of explorations, and a lot of the sequences that we create are actually cut out of the film. So this first one is
The lucha chase.
Oh, the lucha chase.
That was a tough one to lose. We had it all done in previs and we were ready to go, but we realized that we didn't really need it for the story. If you know in the movie, the bad guys go to Lucha to stop Snake. That turns into stopping the Phantom Bandit. That leads into a huge chase to get out of there.
But that chase was cut down a little bit because it was too long. But what was it, JP?
We loved the idea that the luchadors that we saw had lowriders, colors that were bouncing up and down, so why not use that in the chase?
We went all the way to layout to realize that, it was giving the audience a little bit of action fatigue, but we loved it so much we wanted to show it to you.
What do we do now?
You heard the bird. Get in. Stop now. Quick, get him. Let's go. Get them. They're getting away.
Seatbelts, boys!
I got you now. Getting away.
Wow, that was close.
Stop this, Brock!
Now! Hold on,
Isn't she great?
So this sequence is part of one of the very early version of the story. We were exploring the past of Diane Foxington, the governor. She used to have a crew when she was a Crimson Paw, and that crew was Kitty and our gang. And that sequence that you're gonna see is
how they came together, how they became sisters in crime. This scene was super dear to us because it had, one, a great emotional thread, and visually we had a great opportunity to do split screens, visual, color. We were gonna play with music, but as soon as we switched to the story of the bad guys, we kinda had to go.
full storyboards from our head of story, Catherine DeVries. So enjoy.
No, not there.
Ugh. Can we move this along? Just tell me where Kitty is.
We had a deal, Diane. I'll tell you where your nemesis is if you can defeat me.
Nemesis? Is that what Kitty told you?
So you didn't betray her?
Of course not. I loved her. We were young. She didn't have anybody. And neither did I. We were more than partners. We were sisters.
Check it out. The Crimson Paw and the Golden Claw.
If you could steal anything in the world, what would it be?
I don't know. Crown jewels?
Boring. Come on, kid. I thought you were ambitious.
Okay. What would you steal?
Gold. I'd steal all the gold in the world. But then, something changed. I grew up. I realized that wasn't who I wanted to be.
What are you doing? You can't just do that. You can't just ruin everything.
I tried to convince her to come with me, that we could go good together. But she wouldn't listen. we went our separate ways. But I never stopped caring about her.
That was a little more backstory than I was expecting.